heard about the agrisolar project through Wines of WA. We heard there was an expression of interest out, and we were very excited by the project. So I put a hand up. They were looking for a small boutique vineyard that did hand picking, not machine picking, of the grapes.
So this project came about thinking about what future farming systems look like in a drying climate. Agrisolar is the dual use of land, where you have agricultural production and energy production combined on the same unit of land, so that your overall system's production is greater than the individual parts.
So the benefits we've observed since the solar panels have been installed is obviously less energy use. Our power bill is 40% less, so renewable energy is definitely a big tick. The other one is we've seen better growth of the cover crop underneath. So it seems that the evaporation is less under the panels, so that's beneficial for us because we actually have that cover crop growing. We mow, nutrients go back into the soil. So water use seems to be down as well.
So the energy production, we've seen additional efficiency in the panels, so we're producing more energy by having those panels placed above the vineyard. In the agricultural production, the results are still quite early stage, and so there has been variable differences in the yields across different sites, but there hasn't been an overall decrease in yield. But what we have seen convergence in is in the quality of the grapes, so better retention of acids, which helps to improve the overall quality of the wines produced.
So the biggest challenge I see is cost. So we have to look at the cost benefit. Ultimately, it's all about return on investment, and so we have to come to a simple setup that's fit for purpose and fit for place.
A big challenge that the industry faces is these are a very expensive installation, and so by providing the project funding and collecting the data, we can de-risk the adoption of this technology by industry because we've got a proven technology, we've collected the data to show what the benefits are and where it works and where it doesn't work, so that it makes it easier for the industry to adopt this going into the future.
So the Southwest WA Drought Hub have shown leadership here with innovation, and what I like about it is they actually take on the risk. They project manage, they secure the funds, they collect the data with the universities, they analyze the data, they give the feedback and give all that information back to the industry. So you need someone to take on that role, because otherwise it's hard to shift the dial.
The benefits of this project has really been in the collaboration that's taken place at a national level, being led by the University of Melbourne and having partners not just in WA but also in South Australia and Tasmania. And the benefits of this partnership is you can access deep skill set levels and engage industry across a much wider geography, which is ultimately going to lead to greater impact into the future as this technology becomes more proven.
Well, the potential for agrisolar in the wine industry, I think it's huge, because A, you're utilizing your land. We're limited in land here, so where do you put the solar panels? You can't all put it on the roofs and everything. So the combination of having it above the grapes and have the potential benefit of less evaporation, renewable energy, less fertilizer use, less water use. So all these benefits, I think, can apply to a lot of vineyards across Australia.
Going into the future with this work, what we're hoping to achieve is to be able to leverage this site to do more collection of data to validate both yield and quality over time and over varieties, and also continue to engage well with the industry to ensure that we're answering the questions that they have about this technology so that this can be adopted more easily into the future.